All right. In this video, I'd like to talk about two measures of variation or spread, sometimes it's called. And they're pretty easy to find once you have your data set and once you have your 5-number summary. Watch a previous video if you want to know how to do the 5-number summary. Otherwise, once you have that information, the measures of variation, these two we're going to talk about, are pretty easy to find. The first one I want to talk about is called the range. And the range is probably the most recognized and probably the least powerful of the measures of variation. The range, all it is you're going to take your maximum minus your minimum. Or in terms of quartiles, it's going to be quartile 4 minus quartile 0. So for 2011, let's go ahead and do that. 2011, our range is going to be 35 minus 10, which gives us 25. And all that does is tell us we have a range of 25 pieces of data, points scored for the 2011 season. For 2012, our range is going to be 45 minus 0, which says that we have a range of 45. Easy enough. The other, a little bit more powerful measure of variation is going to be called something called a interquartile range. The range could be thought of as an outer quartile range, meaning the max minus the min. The interquartile, we're going to go in one and talk about that interquartile range. A lot of times we abbreviate it IQR. And so the interquartile range, all it is going to be quartile 3 minus quartile 1. So again, for our 2011 season, quartile 3 minus quartile 1 is 28 minus 17, which gives me an IQR of 11 points. For 2012, my IQR is 25 minus 17, which gives me an IQR of 8. And that just talks about how much variation is in the data set. The IQR is nice because it gets rid of all your extreme values. A lot of times in the data set, the extreme values aren't really typical of the data set. So we like to work with the interquartile range of the inside data because it talks more about the true kind of representation of the data itself. And that's how you find the range and the IQR. All right, lastly, what I want to do is show you guys how to find the range and IQR if you're given a box and whisker plot. Really simply, we know that our Q0 and Q4, our min or max, are at the endpoints, or at the whiskers. So this represents our range. So it's going to be 26 minus 4, which gives us 22. And our IQR is represented with the box. So I'm just looking at the box. This is my IQR. And this can be 14 minus about 9, which gives me an IQR of 5. Very easy if we have a box and whisker plot to calculate our range and IQR.